How's it been, yo? Yes, I know I've been away for a while. I wholeheartedly have to apologize for that. A lot of things have been happening, from my gadgets getting stolen to some getting spoiled. I had to do a lot of repairs and so on and so forth. So I do wholeheartedly apologize for my absence.
ごめんな.
And for those who are just joining us for the first time, welcome to E-Junkie TV. I hope you all are ready because this is going to involve a lot of manga spoilers. So if you're still here, let's get started. So like it says in the title, we're going to be talking about characters that are a good counter to GOJO and the Limitless Technique and could potentially be GOJO. Note, I said potentially, and you'll find out why I said that in a while. So for now, there are two characters that have the ability or possess the ability to counter GOJO's 6 eyes and the Infinity Technique. And just for this video, we're going to be talking about Hiromi Higuruma. For those who don't know who he is a defense lawyer who often took impossibly difficult cases in order to protect wrongfully accused people. He later gave up on the justice system, seeing how unjust it is, and is currently participating in the cooling game as one of the top players. If you want me to do a video on the cooling game, please comment down below, or you could just pick up on the manga and read it for yourself. Now, his innate ability that makes him one of the perfect counter to GOJO's Infinity and 6 eyes is called Judgment, which of course suits him as a lawyer and precisely why he poses a threat to GOJO if needed. I mean, realistically, we all have to admit that lawyers are very scary people, like, to be very honest. Especially Hiromi Higuruma, whose innate ability makes him even scarier to curse users. His ability allows him to conjure a large shikigami with sewed short eyes and a scale which represents blind justice. This shikigami also has the ability to talk. The innate ability of the Judgment also has barrier technique connected to it called death sentencing. This barrier technique is of course connected to his domain expansion. This ability summons a small courtroom with Hiromi as the prosecutor and the opponent, the defendant, with the shikigami as the judge. Now, before you say GOJO can simply override this barrier technique because of the 6 eyes, the rule of the barrier forces him not to. Just like the old Jujutsu sorcerers and unlike modern Jujutsu sorcerers, Hiromi's barrier is not a sure hit barrier. The barrier sacrifices sure hits to set rules inside the barrier. First rule, violence is not allowed in the courtroom. Secondly, anyone who tries to engage the other will be immediately sent back to their podium. Now, while this is active, the shikigami stands behind Hiromi and acts as a prosecutor in the proceeding. The Judgment knows everything about anyone inside the barrier, and it gives Hiromi an evidence, but Hiromi doesn't receive any information what the evidence is. So the evidence is not conclusive and Hiromi does not know what is inside, but it is based off of the charge his opponent is being called to stand for. So you have to argue with a genius lawyer and prove yourself innocent, and you only have one chance to prove yourself innocent. Now, here is the big problem. If you're found guilty, your curse technique will be seized by the Judgment, and I'm pretty sure the first case against GOJO would be the murder of Geto. Let's all agree that he would lose that case, and if he doesn't lose it for this, he can lose it for smaller things like how Itadori was punished for entering Maji Vegas Pachinko, a Japanese gambling arcade, while he was underage. Like, he was punished for something that small, like he had his curse energy sealed for something that small. Now, let's go back to GOJO. If he loses the case, his Limitless Technique goes bye-bye. Now he only has his curse energy to rely on, and if Hiromi now asks for another hearing and brings up another offense, GOJO is definitely, let me not say definitely now, because I don't know if he would be able to prove himself not guilty. Let's say Hiromi is able to prove him guilty. he would also lose his course energy. Now, a courseless Gojo, like that, I would pay to see that. And unlike Itadori, Gojo does not have an abnormal physique, so he would get plumbed and beaten with a wooden stretchy hammer. Now, before I get my head beaten off, this is just my take on the issue. And don't forget, Hiromi has a lot of kills already and a lot of battle experiences. He has killed a lot of courses and course users already. A lot. So tell me your thoughts and ideas on the issue. I have another character to talk about, but not a lot has been showed on her yet, so I can't exactly just put her out there right now, but I will make a video on her depending on how you all respond to this particular video. So tell me in the comments below, what do you think about this? What do you feel about it? If you're agreeing or not agreeing, what is your take on the matter? Also, if you want more Jujutsu Kaisen content or any other anime you'd like me to talk about, comment down below. I'd love to hear your thoughts and opinions. With that said, if you haven't subscribed, please do so and leave a like. Also share to your friends, and I will see you all later. Stay weird, guys. Peace.